is the not only geologically, also geomorphologically. The changes of the plates at crust, the deformation of the earth crust, and the interaction of the earth crust, crustal plates, in geologically and geomorphologically, which is in recent period, newly. What are the new changes? New, current changes. New interaction. This is called neotectonics. Very easy topic. Very easy. Very simple also. My language is very simple. But we are going to the second. The term is attributed to recent tectonic movements occur in the upper part of the tertiary. This is the main important part. Upper part of tertiary and the quaternary. We know tertiary and quaternary is the recent period, na? Also, which played an essential role in the origin of the contemporary topography. Contemporary. What is contemporary topography? Is the term you have to derive. What is contemporary topography? Anybody?
Right.
Yes. प्रकट मतलब
हो रहा है.
कंटिन्यूअसली अभी हो रहा है contemporary topography. Changes हो रहा है जो कि this is the Neogene period and the quaternary tertiary period. जो भी changes हुआ है this is called also related to neotectonism.
For example, the height of the Himalayas is rising by 1 centimeter every year.
It's not, I have an example. Again, I will show. What are the mainly?
सर बता दो. सर बता दो.
Example I will.
सर डिस्टर्ब दे रहे हैं.
When going to on the road, see, on the plane is there, plane surface, topographic plane surface. Suddenly after some year we also going this only same path. Suddenly see, अरे मैं तो वहाँ पर topographic surface दिखा था, यहाँ पर mountain कैसे आ गया? Okay, after some year, after 10, 100 year, after 2000 year, कैसे? मतलब जो भी change हुआ था, मतलब changes. मैं गलत बोल दिया, sorry. We are now, sir, given the example of Himalaya. Himalaya is the example. We also see. We are see, but some people are not see. Okay, so there's some changes, newly changes. What are the old and what are the new? What are the old? Before sometimes, what are the topographic surface and what are the changes? The changes is called neotectonics. Okay. Then this is a new technique also known as active tectonics. And geological recent. That is not yet finished stage in the earth tectonics. The active tectonics. The active tectonics currently also going on. That's called active. That's currently dominant. So now we also going on. This is the active tectonics. Like example Himalaya also. This is active tectonics. And geological recent. जो कि recently चल रहा है, going on. The process is now going on. That's also known as neotectonics. And that is the most important line. Not yet finished stage in the earth tectonics. वो finish नहीं होगा. It's not finished. Never been finished. Okay. It's always continuously going on.
एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल विश्वजीत और बताऊं, बहुत मजेदार है.
Okay sir.
If you remember, you might have been in graduation or class 12. कुछ साल पहले नेपाल में बहुत बड़ा earthquake आया था.
Yes sir.
Remember?
Yes sir.
काठमांडू was shifted. उस इवेंट के पहले का लैटिट्यूड लॉन्गिट्यूड ऑफ काठमांडू और अभी का लैटिट्यूड लॉन्गिट्यूड लोकेशन is different. Because of the faults, earthquake आया था. There was shifting. The whole capital has been shifted. That is the thing.
This is an example of geological. But we have some example of geomorphological also. Then दोनों type में changes हो सकते हैं. Those are changes by the geological and geomorphology, also known as neotectonics. This is the point. Not at finished stage in the active phase. Not finished. continuous process. Continuous process. That's called neotectonic.
Next.
Any question?
Next.
No.
This slide. And also why it's not in contents but here why carry out the neotechnique? Why we studies neotechnique? Why studies?
It's good.
The motive behind the neotechnique study is the first point is to identify the area which are under stress in the present tectonic setup.
Very good.
You can identify accordingly the present tectonic setup, the area which is under stress. By the help of neotectonics. By the help of neotectonics, where also the area which is under stress in the present of tectonic setup, you can identify. This helps on neotectonics helps to identify the area which are the under stress in the present tectonic setup. Okay. Then second, to work out the geomorphic evolution of an area, where evolution, the changes also there. The work out the geomorphic evolution of an area. The area, those area to some changes, some newly changes. Changes are also known as geomorphic evolution. Some geomorphological evolution also. I will give you some example after one two slide. Then to date the recent tectonic episode. Recent tectonic episode. Recent tectonic episode. What did you understand? Recent tectonic episode.
Latest.
This also neotectonic. Helping. Help to identify this.
Yes.
So we are reading the neotectonic theory of neotectonics. Then fourth, to establish the relations between tectonic and climate. Tectonic and climate. Climate, if we take in the humid climate, then the climate is very, the climate of the near sea area. What the
Moisture
climate?
content is high.
Humid region, coastal area, evaporation is
Moisture content is high.
moisture content is high. So rock also it stands to be rock sliding, also sudden sliding. The also it the this the line the established relation between tectonic and climate also affect the tectonic also. If the temperature is rises, also the convection magma convection process also it all affect the environment also affect the tectonic. Then earthquake happen, anything rock faulting वगैरह सब आ जाएगा tectonic and climates. Then some new changes होगा, tectonics, new tectonics arrive होगा. Then carry out seismic hazard zonation mapping. According to neotectonic theory, according to the plate motions, the deformation newly changes. We can determine the
Areas of that.
area by area. We can determine the what area have a hazard zonation also. Then to design the civil constructions.
Yes.
Also it helps civil construction, geotectonics. If there are some tectonic faults, first geologist going there first, check the resistance of rock. But here the your building is constructed or not, suitable for construction or not. Then the construction process will be going. So it is also directly proportional to the geotectonic theory. These are the neotectonic activities in manifested form. Manifested in the form of the following. These are the manifested form. Manifested form and the This is the manifested form या generated form, जो कि इनके प्रपर हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है? This is generation, generate हो रहा है, new technology, according to new technology. Okay, there is the earthquake and association strong ground motion. Simple. These are the form through neotectonic activities continuously. Activities continuously, but neotectonic activity is created. These are the form. Then these are the form and newly changes. Some features are produced by this, and some changes जो कि this is called geological changes also.
Ongoing activity.
Ongoing activities. Then this is the earthquake and associated strong ground motion. We know earthquake, sudden temporary vibration on the earth surface. So then the earthquake will happen. Then destroy also this disaster. Then changes of the surface, faulting, faulting. Some geotectonically changes होगा. Then some pitches produce होगा. Newly जो कि world में था, newly produce हुआ, changes हुआ ना. This is also affected. Then surface faulting. We know ना. We know the tectonically, not only tectonically changes. Also happen non-tectonical changes also. Tectonically, what are the tectonically? Tectonically, we taken the magma, earthquake, वगैरह. So then non-tectonically, if one of the mountainous region, there one of the big boulders suddenly fall from height. Also shaking, down shaking also there. This is also non-tectonical. Then it will also affect the surface. There are also fault, created fault also. Other non-technical activity. Also the changes to topography. These are the surface fault surface. Then tsunami when the tectonic oceanic in inner ocean, the tectonic changes, the sudden tectonic movements happening like convergent divergent. So it will be affected the inner sea. Then the sea water will be also extracted from the land areas. This come from land area, so some destruction. Also after destruction we will also see the changes. So then landsliding along the tectonic fault. This is the landsliding. We know the rock fall, earth fall, mud fall, sudden changes. These are included, these landsliding along the tectonic faults. Okay. Then liquefaction. This is a very
Dangerous
simple.
thing.
But we have to understand.
Not noticeable.
Yes, yes. Liquefaction.
बहुत important है.
बहुत important, very important liquefaction. What is liquefaction? Very simple. When the waterlogged sediment, the surface, the surface having waterlogged sediment. Some waterlogged sediments, waterlogged sediments. It is due to this waterlogged sediments, it decrease the strength of the surface. Sir, am I right? Oversaturation. Decrease the strength of the topography is drop. Then it will be considered as the liquefaction. Like there is not only there is not strong zone. There is also weak zone. This is the weak zone area. Liquefaction creates weak zone and seismically weak.
Suddenly the material starts behaving in a plastic or elastic way.
Elastic.
Suddenly वो change हो जाता है.
This is not resistance for this is not a strong resistance zone. The weak resistance zone.
Because of the oversaturation of underground water or maybe the surface water, the material starts moving.
Yes, sir.
It starts behaving like a elastic material or a plastic material. जो पहले बहुत strong solid था. Right.
Then volcanic activity, simple. When the volcanic activity occurs, the we know bombs, blocks, the largest products as first affect the but these are the when the sudden volcanic occurs, destructive volcano, Plinian type, these are the destructive volcano type. When these are occurring, the ground also shaking and destruction also there. All things these are created some changes, also affected the new technology. Then landform evolution, directly also landform evolution. So these are the forms also changing the landforms, and the landform evolution is also direct included these terms.
All these are manifestations, means they are a kind of evidences of new ongoing new tectonic activity. Through these activities we can study, go back and study neotectonism. तो neotectonism ये बनाता है और इससे हम वापस neotectonic को स्टडी करते हैं. तो दोनों चीजें रहती हैं. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
Evidences है.
Yes.
Next.
These are the before we thought the definition geological and geomorphological. Some geological also, some geomorphological also. These are important landforms that develop as a result of neotectonic activities. These are the geomorphological landforms. Changes due to the geomorphological changes. The first is river terraces. I am making some notes about these. Some very important points. These are the river terraces, and we are going to the river terraces. This is the river terraces. This is river terraces. And this the green color part is terraces surface. First, we know about how the river terraces form. When the flood is formed, after the flooding situation, the sediments are get together and deposited by seed, like seed by manner, continuously manner in the this is the build up over time continuously, and this creates the sit like manner, the like ladder like set after river flood situation. And this is the terraces surface. The terraces surface. The yellow color part is the modern flood plain. Yellow color part. These are the modern flood. After flood situation. Modern flood plain. Then the black color part is bedrock. Black color part. These are the bedrock. Means the changes after flood situation. What are the changes the surface by the help of geomorphology? The changes. This is an example of river terraces. Next. You
can study more in your geomorphology classes.
So the second is fault scarp. Mainly the fault scarp is a small step or offset on the ground surface. See the fault scarp.
Yes.
This is the plane, and this is the small step or offset on the ground surface, and where one side of the fault has moved vertically with respect to another. Sudden one side moved vertically. This is vertical.
Yes.
Move vertically. This is scarp.
Yes.
Yes, example. Correct. Changes. How is related to neotectonics? Changes what?
Changes.
Neotectonics. Geomorphology. Then third one is entrance minder. We know how the minders are formed, but according to neotectonism, what are the entrance minder? meander feature is the middle and final course of the river. We are also studying about the Govilsa's class, meanders, entrance meanders. But here the tectonically, what are the tectonically affected? See, these are, I found this picture, but these are like meander, but why I present here this image? Because of the meander feature and the middle and final course of the river. We know the slope, the first stage, mature stage, then new stage, then old stage. Where we found meander feature, middle and final course of the river formed during the upliftment and land where river is young or used stage. Okay, and deep and wide meander. See, these are very deep and wide also. Can you imagine the wide and the river course of the water is spots the hard rocks and creates changes behind the area. Changes the area of the bed surface. It is also directly proportional to the geotectonics changes हुआ. What are the meandering changes according to geomorphological? Got it? Then the insides valley. I don't have any picture of inside valley, but the inside valley. Inside valley is the mountain valley like features. Imagine mountain valley like feature, and that commonly down cutting in the coastal plain. If we consider sea level, this is the ground level. This is sea level. This is the river caught here, affected by the cutting here. Then it will be this also. This is the response to into the coastal plain. Down cutting the coastal plain. Down cutting. The river will be down cutting, then connected. But also the sea level is also regression. The affect also it is also respond to marine regression. Also affected the marine regression. Changes. Then connected to sea and created the insides valley. Okay. Then peak points. We know the peak point, what is peak point, and how it is formed, geomorphological peak point, sudden changes of slope, sudden changes of water slope. Okay, see the path is here, path is sudden slope changes. And this point is peak point. Sudden changes of the river path and also water path also changes. It's called peak point. Also it affected the environment also and also land. Some changes also affected. Then last is sag ponds. What is sag pond? When sag pond is created, sag pond is created is a body of fresh water collected in the lowest part of the depression, formed between the two sides of an active strike slip fault. See the structure. This is the sag pond. When the plate will be strike slip fault, create a strike slip fault. You can imagine what are the footwall and what are the hanging wall. This is the footwall. This is the footwall. Okay, this is the hanging wall. And due to this sudden changes, the sand pond, there the space where the water will be collected is called sand ponds.
And the wall goes down.
Geomorphological changes or tectonical also changes. It creates some changes also affected.
दोनों
Okay.
There is a pond, the dark portion,
That portion is a
and you
pond.
can see the tributary also. It
Yes,
is the point.
It's a true.
You see the angle, acute angle. It is going towards the pond.
Yes,
So
sir.
that means it is in a depression. The
Yes.
gray area is depression area. Small rivulets feeding water to the pond. Very good. Next.
Then pool apart basin. How the pool apart basin will know? When the transparent fault will be created. When the conservative fault, we discuss about sometimes we discuss about the plate motion. So another plate motion that is called transparent fault. This structure, see the structure. When it will be pool apart basin. Side wall fault developed from some step tourist. This due to this movement of the fault plates. So here there are some changes of the internally tectonically changes here, and this is the portion. This is the portion of the changes side wall fault developed. This is the fault created by the due to the movement of the pool upper basin. This is the like basin. Say this is called pool upper basin. We all have known what simple pool upper basin.
Next. Most important. We are going to topic. This is the geographic derivation. I am giving some example here in my presentation.
Mainly Himalaya is forming due to the collision of two continental plate, that is Indian plate under Eurasian plate in between places. When the Indian plate is collision, that's called convergent. In convergent boundary, the Himalaya is created. We know the ocean convergent, the ocean continent convergent, and continent convergent. In continent convergent, the Himalaya will create. So the forming of the collision of two continental plates in between Tethys Sea. So that plate is, one name is Indian plate and another name is Eurasian plate. Then the Himalaya will be formed. Then here the orogenic process is still going, and active faults are widely distributed in different sector of Himalaya. In different sector of Himalaya, different type of active fault due to active movement. Now also the tectonic process is going on, so active fault is made up of. Now also different type of fault. Active faults is now is going on. Active faults. So different type of features also produced there around across the Himalaya. Different new features. Now also. The most important thing is here now floating stage in between mantle. Inner portion is mantle, but we were not recognize that. We are not feeling that. We are like the boat on surface of the river. We are not floating stage. Like we are not. Why we are not recognize that? Because of gravitational force, some centrifugal force affected our ground. So we are not feeling that. This is like a floating stage. So technically also everywhere will be activated. Technically.
Next.
Then this is the sign of recurrent tectonic activity of the quaternary and Holocene period. Simple, already told about that. The activity, dislocation and old landforms and creation new one. This point is very important. the activity dislocation the old landforms. This is called neotectonic. The activity dislocation the old landforms and creation new one. Neotectonics we call that neotectonic. Principal compressive stress. The principal compressive stress. Principal compressive stress feel in the Himalayan orogeny formed as a result of the collision of the Indian and Eurasian plate has changed from north to south. If we, I am not mentioning the map, but the north is trending direction. If you go into your map, the north is trending direction of Himalaya. If it changes, Eurasian plate has changed from north to south to northeast to southwest during the post-collisional time. Very easy sentence. You have to know all about it. Then the quaternary and recent neotectonic have reactivated. Then what happened? The quaternary and recent neotectonic have reactivated and transformed many of the thrust fault in the high Himalaya into strike slip fault. Then after the post-collisional times, then the quaternary and recent neotectonics are reactivated, then transform many of the thrust fault created. The deformation will be created, different type of thrust fault, tectonically faults, different type of newly changes in the high Himalaya into strike slip faults. The present day east, southeast and southeast extension of the Indian subcontinent has modified a number of pre-existing and newly formed fracture planes into the normal point. The basic point is the basic point extension. Due to extension, the subcontinent has modified होगा ना, and the number of pre-existing and newly formed fracture planes into the normal points. Different type of fracture planes created, different type of pre-existing of changes also. Changes of behavior of geomorphologically and geologically, different type of changes. This is called neotectonic. The structure is very important. You can see this is a Indo-Gangetic plate. This is small Himalaya, this is a lesser Himalaya, the higher Himalaya, this is Tectonics Himalaya, this is Tibet. What are the changes? We know this is the main detachment fault. This is Indian plate. This is due to the Indian plate converts with the Himalaya, under Himalaya, Indian plate. The Himalaya, this part is Himalaya. This part is Himalaya. This part is Himalaya. When the converts occurring, then the Himalaya will be created. This is the fault HFL. You can see the HFL. This is Himalayan frontal fault. This is the first phase of fault. This is the Himalayan frontal fault. This is the theoretical topic, but not very critical topic. This is the MBT. Then second fault will be created. See, this is the main detachment fault. This is the main detachment fault. Then this is the main. This MBT what? MBT stand? Main boundary thrust. Then this is third one. This is MCT. This M stand for main central thrust. Then STS, STGS. This is the I don't know. Technically, sorry, I don't know. TDS, STDS.
You can look later, no problem.
I will inform that.
Yeah.
Here, the earthquake changes person. Here, high level of earthquake is occurring. And so, due to earthquake, the orogeny process is going on continuously. This is the example. This is the some example. This part, and you know, this is the surface thrust fault. Okay, SFT, and then the main central thrust, HST, Himalayan surface thrust. the Moho, nucleated, okay, the Tibetan tract is continuous. This due to this fault. See, this is the MCT. This picture is, but we understand this is not completed the fault. Okay, this is the creation, currently creation. But after all, this is continuously changes. This is the fault. Then central thrust changes. This part is changes.
And this is doctor.
Then going to next. This is also another example of the Himalaya. How we see currently what are the changes. You can see this main control thrust. ये thrust हो गया. This part will be level, but thrust हो गया. The main part, the first part, Himalaya. This line, these are surveying, the geologists are going to there surveying. This is the main frontal thrust. Main frontal thrust. For some example, thrust changes. Here, this portion will be thrust. Then, this is the example of the changes of the geotechnology. Now also we have to consider the changes now going on continuously. The Himalaya frontal fault also referred to as the HFT, Himalaya frontal thrust. So active faulting and associated upheavement. Upheavement is the most important cause. Upheavement. If upheavement is not occurring, then how we consider the geotechnical activity occurring? Okay. The Himalaya frontal thrust represents a zone of active deformation. Zone of active deformation between the sub-Himalayan and the Indo-Gangetic plains. Okay. Point to be noted. So it demarcates the present-day tectonic displacement zone between the stable Indian continental and the Himalayan with a convergence rate of 10 to 15 million.
Millimeter per year. अच्छा.
Then last is the most important. I am also adding another example, that is closing of Central America Seaway. How the Central America Seaway closing due to new technology, due to tectonic activity. Seaway. Here some more. This is my word. The North America and South America were separated by the passage called Central America Seaway. It allows the water of Atlantic Ocean, very simple line, to Pacific Ocean beneath the surface of two plates of air thrust, beneath the surface of the two plates after Pacific Ocean, beneath the surface of two plates of air thrust were slowly collide with the forcing of Pacific plate to slide under the Caribbean plate. Then what happened? The collision get formation of the underwater volcano forming the island. Then over time the passage between the North America and South America closed and form the Isthmus of Panama. Isthmus of Panama. This is the word coming from the North America and South America passageway. That's called Isthmus of Panama.
Panama.
See, the structure last.
Oh.
Very important. What are changes? This is the past. This is the South America, and this part is the North America. This is the I think this is the Caribbean Sea. This is the Caribbean Sea, and this is the Pacific Sea. Yes, sir. And when this is connected, but after all the technically movement activated, then changes to this structure. See, the structure will be closing extra. This part will be destroyed due to some tectonic activity. Then it will separate the South America. This part is called as Isthmus of Panama. This part. You can consider new tectonic activity, recent activity. How the North America and South America will be separated by the sea. Thank you all. Very good.
And the best part was that what I found was Biswajit has really understood new tectonics first.
Yes.
पहले वो खुद समझा है, अच्छा है, फिर उसको मजा आया. Then he started preparing the slides. He was very confident. He was not reading much of the thing. This is what I want. आप एक level पे आइए. Whatever the topic is given to you, you have to enjoy first. By going through it thoroughly, understand yourself first. खुद नहीं confused रहेंगे तो नहीं समझा right? So yes, in fact I could see he was very confident also. In the initial slides he was telling more without looking at the script. That means he has understood the importance, the concept and the importance of new tectonics. Accordingly, after going through it, he presented his topic in the best possible way in order that all of you understand, make it interesting also. And I also learned, particularly in the last slide, which is very good. मैंने बहुत समय पहले पढ़ा था उसको, मैं भूल गया था. अभी पनामा कैनाल है, from going from Pacific Ocean to Caribbean Sea, है ना? There is a very small slit, very strategic Panama Canal. जहाँ से ships एक तरफ से दूसरी तरफ आते हैं. Panama Canal is going to close now. और वो detachment होके there are going to be the whole of South America will be separated from the continent. So these are some postulations. Main thing is that new tectonism allows us or emphasizes us to study the ongoing tectonics. Tectonics which we can see, we can perceive, we can measure, right? And the very concept of new tectonics and its evaluation has led to environment impact assessment. EIA बोलते हैं जिसको. Environment impact assessment. So lot of environment assessment is being done through the study of new tectonics. Through the study of new tectonics. Hazard zones, hazard zone mapping, all these are part of EIA, Environment Impact Assessment. So new tectonic has been the reason for present day environment activities. Activities that can be perceived, measured on the surface of the earth, but triggered from down below. So we as earth scientists and geologists really understand the importance of new tectonics leading to environment assessment. Glacial का पिघलना, Antarctica is shrinking, ozone hole heating, glacier पिघल रहे हैं, so sea levels are rising, so coastal town is going to submerge. There could be changes in the wind and the current direction leading to the cloud formation. Cloud formation कहीं बहुत ज़्यादा rain कर रहे हैं. So then again you have so many earth interactions with water leading to landslides, and all this is a chain of events. So ultimately, ground evidence say environment say ground evidence. It's all going on. Okay? That's how the new tectonics has been summarized. Partly related to the interior of the earth also, and partly related to the surface of the earth. Okay? So very good. Biswajit, give him a very good clap. The way he was presenting, he was so confident, and I could really realize that he has really understood the concept of. और उसके दिमाग में हमेशा होता है कि tectonics में आपको कभी भी कोई पूछेगा, you can explain it. वैसा होना चाहिए. ठीक है? Who's is next? Oh, what's your topic? Stress. Only stress. Concepts and types. Okay, fine. Types of stress is also very easy. Tomorrow you can make an attempt. If you can finish, fine. Otherwise you can. Don't be under pressure. First you understand the topic. This will help you in the syllabus and your examinations also. Okay? And don't forget to upload it. That is, uploading means you are submitting. Submitting fully. Okay? Okay, fine. We'll meet tomorrow. Take out the pen drive.
थैंक यू सर थैंक यू सर
चलेगा ना?
गोविंद सर कम चढ़ाएगा